Imagine staring at a painting so vivid, so full of emotion, that it stops you in your tracks only to discover it wasn't painted by a human hand. No brushes, no canvas, no years of training in a studio. Instead, it was created by lines of Gogh, artificial intelligence that learned to see and create in ways we're only beginning to understand. How is that possible? How can a machine, something built for calculations and data, produce art that moves us? The answer isn't simple, but the story behind AI-generated art is one of the most fascinating developments in creativity today. At its core, AI doesn't create the way humans do. It doesn't feel inspiration, wrestle with self-doubt, or chase a vision in its mind. Instead, it learns through patterns. Think of it like teaching a child to recognize animals. If you show them enough pictures of dogs, they'll eventually spot a dog they've never seen before. AI works similarly, but on a massive scale. By analyzing millions of images, classic paintings, digital art, photographs, it starts to detect styles, colors, and even the emotional weight of certain compositions. It doesn't understand art the way we do, but it can replicate and remix what it's learned in astonishing ways. The real magic happens with something called a generative adversarial network, or GAN. Here's how it works. One part of the AI generates an image, maybe a landscape, a face, or an abstract shape, while another part acts as a critic, judging whether the image looks real or fake. At first, the generator is terrible. The critic rejects almost everything. But over time, the generator improves, learning from its mistakes until it produces images so convincing that even humans can't tell they're artificial. This back-and-forth battle is what gives us those eerily beautiful, dreamlike artworks that seem to defy reality. That AI-generated art isn't just about machines working alone. Many artists are now using AI as a collaborator. Some feed the AI their own sketches, letting it suggest variations they'd never considered. Others train AI on specific art styles, Renaissance portraits, cyberpunk cityscapes, watercolor landscapes, and then guide it to create something new within those boundaries. The result isn't purely human or purely machine, but a fusion of both. It's like having a tireless, infinitely imaginative assistant that can generate hundreds of ideas in seconds, leaving the artist to choose, refine, and add their own human touch. This raises big questions, though. If an AI makes a breathtaking painting, who gets the credit? The programmer who built the algorithm? The artist who fine-tuned the result, or the AI itself? Copyright laws weren't written with machines in mind, and the art world is still figuring out how to handle this. Some argue that AI can never be a true artist because it lacks intent. It doesn't mean anything when it creates. Others counter that art has always evolved with technology, from the camera obscura to Photoshop, and AI is just the next step. Then there's the fear that AI will replace human artists entirely, but history suggests otherwise. When photography was invented, people predicted the death of painting. Instead, it freed artists from realism, leading to movements like Impressionism and Surrealism. AI could do the same, handling the technical heavy lifting while humans focus on ideas, emotion, and meaning. After all, a paintbrush doesn't decide what to paint, the artist does. AI is just another tool, albeit an incredibly powerful one. What's most exciting is how AI is pushing the boundaries of what art can be. It can blend styles that no human would think to combine. Imagine Van Gogh's brushstrokes applied to a futuristic robot, or a cathedral designed by an algorithm that studied every Gothic arch in history. It can even create new works by long-dead masters, trained on their existing paintings to generate something that feels like it belongs in their portfolio. This isn't imitation, it's exploration, opening doors to creative possibilities we haven't even imagined yet. Of course, AI art isn't perfect. Sometimes the results are bizarre faces with too many eyes, landscapes that melt into impossible shapes. Other times, the art feels hollow, technically impressive but lacking the soul of something made by human hands. That's because AI doesn't feel. It doesn't know what it's like to lose sleep over a project or pour personal pain into a piece. For now, that depth still belongs to us. So where does this leave us? AI-generated art isn't a gimmick or a passing trend. It's a fundamental shift in how creativity works, blurring the line between tool and creator. It challenges us to rethink what art is, who makes it, and where inspiration comes from. Maybe the future of art isn't about humans versus machines, but about what we can make together. One thing's for sure, We're witnessing the birth of a new artistic era, and the best part is, we all get to see where it goes next.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.